you're hiring a likable coach here. It can't be, you can't hire, gotta be careful about who you hire. And I've heard, so this is a good hire for them. I've heard Chauncey's very smart, very likable. It's a good hire. You don't want them to be frustrated with your coaching. That's why I like Andy Reid so much. Andy Reid is one of the more likable guys. You know, it's rarely you get a Bill Belichick. And I mean, the guys like Bill Belichick. I don't know what it is, but, you know, this is why I'm high on Andy Reid, because I think Andy Reid is so likable, and that's what gets... That's what makes him just a good coach. It's part of the reason. Alright, so there was another coaching hire over the week. The Suns hired Jason Kidd. And I've heard that they want... Like, I mean, it's common sense. I mean, your team's getting younger. You want to have a younger coach. Jason Kidd's 48 years old. That's young for a coach. And then you have, Rick Carlisle, who's 60. That's not as good with a young group. He's less patient, you know? This is how it works today. Like I said, that's when the Chargers hired Brandon Staley, because they have a young team. And Brandon Staley's a young coach. That's what happened with the Rams. The Rams hired Sean McVay. They got young. Because they were like the third youngest team in the league at that time. So they hired the youngest coach in the league. That's what you do. Alright, so Urban Meyer, the popular belief is Trevor Lawrence is ready to start week 1. Meyer said that Trevor Lawrence isn't ready yet, but he doesn't have to be. Now, he's right. Give him like 2-3 years to develop, actually. Look at Josh Allen. His rookie year was terrible. Look at Lamar Jackson. He had like a 53% completion percentage in his rookie year. Like, you don't have to have a good rookie year to be a good quarterback. Because what happened the next year? Lamar Jackson won MVP. What happened the next year with Josh Allen? He got better. What happened after that? Josh Allen was an MVP candidate. Okay. So now I'm going to do Where Did I Go Wrong? As I was supposed to do it yesterday. Alright, so the Hawks are... I thought they were one of the deepest teams in the league after 6 players averaged 10 plus points against the Sixers. But the Bucks are way deeper right now. Right now, it looks like the Hawks are very Trae Young reliant. It looks like they're very Trae Young reliant right now. And, that's just, they're just not as deep as I thought. And, it could be a lot of just the Sixers just not having the right... I mean, honestly, if the Sixers just get a shooter, they're good. I mean, I think they'd be better if they had a shooter. I think that's a problem right here. I think it's that the Sixers just weren't, as good as everyone thought. Alright, for the next one... So apparently the Tom Brady mystery team wasn't the Bears. Many sources are saying it was the Raiders, but Derek Carr is good. He is a top 12 quarterback. Name 12 quarterbacks better than him. I'll literally start you off. Alright? I can name maybe 10 that are better than Derek Carr. You got Mahomes, Rodgers, Wilson, Watson, if he gets out of this disaster, Allen, Lamar Jackson, Tom Brady, maybe Stafford, maybe Tannehill, maybe Prescott. There's a lot of maybes here, but Derek Carr is the top 10 quarterback. Or top 12. My bad. So I wouldn't understand why Brady would say that, because, like, I was trying to do process of elimination. Brady wouldn't say that about the Chargers, because the Chargers didn't know, like, and, I mean, no one knew how good Herbert was. Like, we didn't know if he was going to be bad or good. So, he wouldn't say that. He wouldn't say it about Drew Brees with the Saints. He wouldn't say it about Jimmy G. I don't think he would, at least. And I mean, especially after Jimmy G was coming off a Super Bowl appearance. He would understand that. You know? So I don't think he'd say that. And, you know, Ryan Tannehill was coming off of a miracle run. But, you know, it may have been Tannehill. I can see him talking about Tannehill like that. Because Tannehill, that offense was carried by Derrick Henry. That offense was carried by Derrick Henry. He threw like 7 passes in the AFC divisional round.